Hello and welcome to your first virtual art lesson. Today we're going to be creating our very own color wheel. Now in order to do this, you can use a variety of different materials. I'm choosing to use a paper plate for my wheel, but you can also choose to use any kind of piece of paper. For my colors, I'm choosing to use paint, but you can also choose to use markers, colored pencils, or crayons. I just think that paint looks a little bit better, and for the mixing that we're going to do, it's going to look a little bit better, but if you don't have paint, those will work just fine. We're going to start off with only 3 colors, and these 3 colors are red, blue, and yellow. We call these primary colors. Primary colors are the 3 colors that can make up all the other colors in the whole wide world. But you can't make these 3 colors using any other colors. So that's why we call them primary colors. We're going to start our color wheel off with our primary colors, and we're going to start off with yellow. So I'm going to take my paintbrush, get some yellow on it, and I'm going to just put it right up top here on my wheel. You don't have to make any sort of shape or anything. It can just be a blob. You can make it into a shape if you want to, but it doesn't matter. We're just trying to see the different colors for our wheel. After I have yellow here, I am going to take my red now, and we're going to kind of try to make a triangle shape here. So remember, triangles go like that. I'm going to try to put my red at the next point on the triangle. So right there. So now we have 2 of our primary colors. Wonder if you remember which one is coming next. We've got our yellow, we've got our red, and last, I'm going to use blue. I'm going to put it at the last point of the triangle there. And to kind of keep myself straight, and remember that these are the primary colors, I'm going to take a pen and draw a triangle connecting them so I know that all these colors are my primary colors. What's going to come next is what happens when you combine 2 primary colors together. And when that happens, you get what we call secondary colors. Now the 3 secondary colors are orange, purple, and green. Right now, what I want you to do is to think about which primary colors create which secondary colors. So when we combine yellow and red, do you think that's going to make orange, purple, or green? When we combine red and blue, do you think that's going to make orange, purple, or green? And when we combine blue and yellow, do you think that's going to make orange, purple, or green? I want you to take some time to think about that, make your predictions, and then we're going to find out. We're going to start off with what happens when you put yellow and red together. So I'm going to take my paintbrush, start off with yellow. I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm leaving some space because after we find out what this secondary color is, next time that we do art, we're going to find out what colors go in between when you combine a primary and a secondary together. So make sure that you leave a little bit of space for that. Cleaning off my brush after I used my yellow, and now I'm getting some red in there. About to see what color it makes. That looks pretty orange to me. So yellow and red create the secondary color of orange. Alrighty, cleaning off my brush again. Should have brought another towel. Hopefully you at home did. All right, I'm going to start off with red. Again, putting it right in the middle of the blue and red there. Cleaning my brush. And then when I add the blue, since we already made orange, we're going to see if it makes green or purple. I don't know if you can see it that well, but we just made purple. So when you put red and blue together, it makes the secondary color of purple. All right, we only have one secondary color left. I hope you didn't forget which one it is. When you put blue and yellow together, we make green. Looks a little bluish green here because I forgot to clean off my brush, so I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to mine. But we just created some green using blue and yellow. So our secondary colors here show us that red and yellow make orange, red and blue make purple, and blue and yellow make green. So just like I did with the primary colors, I'm going to draw another triangle between my secondary colors, just so everything looks nice and neat to me. All right, you have the very beginning of your color wheel here. It either looks just like mine with paint, or you used crayons, markers, or colored pencils to make yours. When we do art next time, we're going to be filling in the gaps here, and we are going to have some time to experiment with making all sorts of different colors. So I hope you enjoyed your first lesson, and I'll see you next time.